4. Hey, welcome back. If you've watched previous videos, welcome if you're brand new. I think you should watch previous videos to get on pace with like what's going on, what I'm doing. But if not, let's get fresh into it. So today was November 11th. Today was November 10th actually. It was the day CPI came out. CPI came out a little less. So that CPI coming out a little less is a little positive for the market because that means that the Federal Reserve might slower the pace of hiking rates or pivot, which means they go a little less on making money harder to get, which is kind of positive for the stock market. That's what the CPI is basically telling us. And just the CPI news came out around 8 or 8:30, and then we had this huge candle up. So a lot of people probably profited from that, but this was pre-market, and since I'm trading mostly stocks, I didn't have any exposure to this. If I was trading forex, I could have traded like the Nasdaq 100, or traded gold, or traded US 30, and I could have caught all of that, but I didn't. And then I actually woke up this morning going to the gym at like 5, going to the gym for 5:30, going down the steps, made a bad step, sprained my ankle. Crazy, dog, like crazy. Messed up my ankle and I couldn't walk for the entire day. And then today I was trading. Today I decided, all right, I'm gonna hit some trades like usual. But then I wasn't focused, like believe me, I was just doing anything today, which was bad. So you need to learn, like, learn from my experience if you can. Don't trade if you're in like a bad mental state or you're distracted. Like, honestly, I was talking to my friend today while trading, like flexing, feeling comfortable. It ended up costing me $165. I took a $165 loss all day today. And then I'm just gonna show you how that went today. And then I probably could have made out better if I just really was following my strategy, but I was talking and being distracted and getting in my head, and just the fact that somebody was also there, it just messed with my mentality and psychology when it comes to trading. So basically, we're gonna look at the trades I entered today, look at how I could have made it better. So basically, I entered. What did I enter here? A sell. So this was my first trade of the day. A sell at, remember, you take away 5 from this because this is working with London time. I haven't found a way to change it as yet. So I entered the trade at 10.19. So that would be around 10.20. 10.20. So let's look at 10.20. 10.20. 10.20 is this candle, right? And then I entered a sell. Entered a sell. Entered a sell and closed it at 10.21, which is probably around here close to the open. I was down what, $11. The 1.5 is just like the spread. It cost me that just to enter a trade, honestly. So this was my first bad trade. I entered it at, so we go to 10.20 at 10.19. So you could see I probably entered 10.19 would have been the end of this, which is like the top right there. Let me show you. So 10.19 would have been around the top of this candle, honestly. And let me see if that price correlates. So 27747, and then let's find that on the chart to see where I had entered. 27747. So I entered around there. 27747, right? That's where I entered. And then where was my exit now? 27747. And then my exit was 27781. So let's see. 27781. So I entered here, exited there. Honestly, I was just talking and not following my strategy. So my mental wasn't there. I wasn't focused. My mind was not on the charts, honestly. especially since I had the sprained ankle, and then I had the sprained ankle, and then I was just talking to my friend the entire day, so excited about trading and showing him like how I could consistently make profits and read the charts, but I just got very distracted. So that was the first loss of the day. There you see I lost around 11 to $12 on the entire trade just because of talking. So you see the first entry and exit, that was a loss sell. So we had this big gap up, and then I figured, I should have figured that we would have continued bullish. And even when you see a wick like this is something that means it's going to continue bullish, right? The next one was, I'm guessing this was the second trade at around 10.29. So let's go to 10.29. 10.29, 10.29, 27757. So let's look for that. 27757 at 10.29. 27757. 10.29. 27757. Right there. 10.29. So it's somewhere, it had to be around there on that candle. Right? So I entered here for a buy. Right? So you see, overall, I would have gotten a good trade to the upside if I had held it, but I didn't for some reason. I was just out of my game today, right? And then I made a small profit. I got, so I entered with 35 shares of QQQ, and then I exited with a profit of $1.65. Just the fee for completing the trade was basically paid there, and I had 15 cents of profit. So I closed at 277.67. 277.67. 277.67. It's like we're right there. Like, you barely got, this was my profit margin. That's what I took today. Just because I'm talking and just not being focused. So I learned something today, like, do not be trying to trade and talk to people, and like, have your own strategy. If it works for you, you make sure you execute that strategy. Otherwise, you're talking with someone, don't get into any conversation and doing all of that you know what I mean. But all right, so at 10:30 I entered for sales, and that's what gave me a big hit. So let's pre 10:30 now. 10:30 now. 10:30. So at 277.03, and I'm figuring 277.03. Let me show you what's wrong. It's 277.03. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I don't know. Wait, no, that was it. So 277.03. 277.03. It's around here at 10:30 on the 10:30 candle. So 277.03. Yeah, so it's around there. So when I saw it break underneath this line, I'm thinking, okay, this is like what I could say, give me a signal to go bearish, right? And we did go bearish, but then this candle took us right back up. So I wanted to take it bearish and come right down. And then I had set a stop loss around here. And I just said, okay, if the market comes up and takes me out, I'm out. So let me show you. 277.03 and then 276.98. I increased the trade by 35 shares. So 276.98, 276.98, 276.98. And what time was that? 276.98, and that's 10:42. So that would be on the 10. So 276.98, 276.98. Okay. So I'm guessing somewhere around there on this candle, I wanted to take it back down, thinking that it would have rejected from this level. But again, Wrong again. So that's where I was wrong again. And let me see where I ended up closing. 278.18. 278.18. 278.18. And at what time? 278.18 at 10:50. So around 10:50. 278.18. Yeah. Come on. 18. 18. Whoa. Okay. You're fucking me. 278.18 at around 10:50. So it's around there. 278.17. So it's 0.01 off. But so basically enter the trade around here, and for a sell actually, and then got, this is where I decided, all right, that's enough pain. I think we're gonna continue going up. I'm not gonna hold this trade and just wipe my account, So um so that was basically the third bad trade. We saw how I closed that one with an $81 loss. So I lost $81 in like how much? Maybe 20 minutes, right? So the next one, I lost $59. Let's see how that played out. So I entered for buys at 10:51, right? So I flipped 10:51, 278.33, 278.33, 278.33. Nice. 278.33. So this is where I entered for buys, right? Entered for it to continue going up. 278.33. And then I sold it at 277.52. 277.52 at 11:07. 11:07. 11:07. So it would be part of this candle, no? 277.52. 277.52. 11:07. 277.52. 277.52. One. Nice. So I entered for buys here, and then I closed the trade here, thinking it would continue going down. So learn from me, please. Learn from me. Do not be distracted while you're trading. You'll give the market your money. Listen to me. The market will take your money. Believe me. So that was my what? My fourth losing trade for the day? That was my fourth losing trade for the day. We have more. So we have my fifth losing trade for the day. So -5 from this, that gives us 11:30. So 11:30 now. 11:31. Entered for a buy at 278.79. It's around here. 278.79. Man, I'm accurate, huh? 11:30. 278.79. So around here, I entered for a buy, and then 278.22 at around -5 from this now is 12:31. 278.22. 12:31. 278.22. 12:31. 278.22. 12:31. 278.22. Yeah. So I entered for a buy at this level and then closed out at this level, thinking we would have continued down because we had broke this level of structure to make this level that we were playing around for most of the day. But you see, if you see over the market, I was right. I was actually right, but I just didn't have the right psychology. I wasn't focusing. So this is where I entered the trade, believing we would continue up, which we did at the end of the day. But we had a little pullback here, a little profit taking, a little relaxing, and then that gave us energy for our push up. But I was right for the overall, but still wrong in my trades. Okay, so that was the fifth trade where I closed, and that was a loss of $14. The ninth one is like I was just exhausted. I'm like, boy, I took so much losses. Let me come out, almost break even, and I'll just call that. Call a win a win, or I lose a win, whatever. But two, so -5 from this leaves you at 135, right? 135, 27859. So 135, 27859. 135, 27859. 135, 27859. Right? So around this is where I entered for a buy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I got an entry, a perfect entry, just around the bottom here. Just because of my psychology, I exited the trade within what, 2 seconds. Oh no no no! So something with this trade, this was a stop order. So basically, I had set the trade to place, but because of how much loss I took during the day, I was like, you know what? I'm all set. I'm not even going to trade anymore for the rest of the day. My psychology was messed up. I'm deciding, okay, even though that trade would have still paid off because I had what, 30 shares. So 30 shares, and then we go up $3, so I would have made $90, recoup some of my losses. I just my psychology was bad, and I decided that wasn't worth it. I'm just gonna exit my entire trades for the most part. But that's what I wanted to show you today. At least I can show you some losses as well, and I'll just keep it going. If once I'm trading every day, perfect. I can just create a content with that and just show you the growth, show you the strategies, show you everything, and then as well I can keep this as my journal. So what else are we looking at now? So I can close the trade my pool and we look at the charts for tomorrow, because this is post market now, right? So depends what we're seeing tomorrow. Tomorrow is a bank holiday, so I don't know how that is going to affect the stock market, but generally it might play with this level and continue up. But this was my level for it to touch. Like I had that level drawn even before today. I had that level drawn a while now, and then it came up and hit it. So um, that's basically it. I wanted to show you some of the losses that took place today, and then like just give you an example from my perspective. Maybe when you're more skilled, you trade with people around, but for at my level right now, I don't have the psychology to be trading while people are watching or talking with me and just being distracted. I need to focus, zone in, and do that. But overall, it was a good day. It was good to see the reaction of the market from CPI. So you see something like this huge candle. You don't know what it's about, but just know that the market is reacting on some type of news. So Nasdaq 100 is the same as QQQ. And if you were trading Forex, you'd have had a huge candle come up. Same way, it played the same way like the QQQ, because this is the same thing. And then you have US 30, NAS 100. All of them trade the same way because everything is kind of correlated. So if money flows into like the Dow, money flows into the Nasdaq, money flows into the SPY, money flows into Bitcoin, money might even flow into gold. I don't know how that fits into it, but that's what people talk about. So you see US 30, QQQ, all of them have that same thing. SPY have the same thing. So it's a US 500 for SPY. You have that gap there. That gap would be that big candle. So you have US 500, you have US 30. You have Bitcoin would move the same way. It's crazy, right? So just to see all of this and know how to trade that, I think that's how I'm gonna make a lot of my money, just knowing how this stuff moves, and I can trade it literally intraday and withdraw money, like use it as my bank. So that's what I want to do, and just keep training, keep practicing. Hopefully I can buy a course soon and probably upgrade the trading a lot more. I'm having some stuff dealing with first, and then I can tackle a course or tackle something else. So just wanted to show you that. I'm wondering, is there anything else that I'm missing that we could share? Uh, that's about it. I mean, I see a lot of people have like resistance when it comes to the Twitter Elon thing, the $8. But if you realize nothing is really happening, you're paying $8 for a verification, or if you don't want verification, you use the platform like normal. It's pretty much the same. But what it really does, and if we look at it, it really is bringing attraction to it, and people can say, okay, I can pay $8 to get access to Twitter Premium, and then now I look like I'm somebody or look like I'm famous or verified. Why not? That's going to bring in users to the platform in a stealthy way, and then I think we might see some benefits from that if Twitter comes back to the stock market. So, I mean, I'm a Elon believer, so you don't have to believe anything I say, but that's how I see it, and I think it's gonna work out for the best. But anyways, thank you if you watched the entire video. I fuck with you. Read the things in the comments, not in the comments, in the description. Click it and like it and share it if it's useful. Don't share it if you don't need to. I'm gonna make money regardless. But see you in the next one, my guy.